Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are good. So, today we are going to continue yesterday's topic, yesterday's lesson. Shall I give a quick revise of the lesson? Are you all ready to start? Right, okay. What we have learned in the previous class, we have learned about the king and the bees. About the king we learned. What is that? Long ago, there was a very wise king and he was very known far and wide because of his wisdom. So, one day, the neighboring land queen came to the king and asked that, "O king, I heard that you are very wise. So, I want to test your wisdom. I have a puzzle to test your wisdom." So then the king answered that, "Yeah, of course you can test my wisdom." So what she did? She asked the people to bring some wreaths. What is wreath? Wreaths are the garland. Garland means danda, pula dandalu. Okay, she asked to bring the wreaths which is made up of real flowers as well as artificial flowers. Some are made up of real flowers and some are made up of with artificial flowers. Now, this queen said that without touching the flowers, without touching the flowers or the wreaths, that king had to identify what is the real wreath and what are the artificials. Okay, so by seeing, we can't identify what is real and what is artificial. Can we? No, we can't identify. So, then this king got confused, very confused. This king got confused and immediately he had an idea. And he remembered that outside his window, we all have windows to our home. Am I right? Likewise, this king also have a window to his home. So outside his window there was a climbing vine, means tiga, with a lot of flowers. He have a climbing vine outside the window with a lot of flowers. And again he remembered that just next to that climbing vine he have a beehive with many bees. Just next to the climbing vine, he has a beehive with many bees. Okay, now he got an idea. He ordered the person to open that window. He ordered them to open that window. Soon after opening the window, what happened? The swarm of bees entered into the room, entered into the hall. మనం విండో ఓపెన్ చేయగానే ఏం చేస్తాయి నా ఈవినింగ్ టైం మస్కిటోస్ అని లోపలికి వచ్చేస్తాయి కదా అలాగే when they opened the window, what happened? The swarm of bees entered into the hall, and when they entered, the bees went and fallen onto the they fall onto the artificial flowers or original real flowers మీద వాలాయి. అది చూసి by seeing that, this king said, "Oh queen, you have my answer. చూడు, that is the answer. That is my answer," he said. Okay, ఇక్కడ వరకు అందరికీ well and good. Have you learned yesterday's worksheet? Have you all answered the worksheet? Fill in the blanks what I have given. Hard words what I have given. Did you learn those hard words? I will conduct ST one day. You have to answer. Okay. So now we are going to the exercise now. Exercise means not warm up 1, 2, 3, 4. Not like that. Exercise means the bits of this topic related bits. Okay. The bits which are given in the textbook related to the lesson. Okay. Shall I start? See page number 3. Page number 3 we have one bit. What is that? Choose the correct answer. Choose the best option to answer these questions. We have to choose the correct answer and tick it. Okay. See, what had the queen heard about the king? What had the queen heard about the king? Em vinnadi king gurinchi queen? See, A, that he was very clever, that he was very wise, that he was very handsome, that he was very brave. Tell me what the queen heard about the king? That he was very good, that he was very wise, that he was very wise. Who was very wise? The king was very wise. Am I right? Right, very good. Now, for the second one now. See, why was the king confused? Why was the king confused? Enduku confuse ayyadu king? Both the wreaths looked the same. Both the wreaths looked the same. Rendu wreaths kuda anni kuda artificial and real rendu kuda same ga kanipistunnai. Anduke king confuse ayyadu kada. Right. Why did the king ask for the window to be opened? Window ni enduku open cheyamani cheppadu king? Gali ravatledana? Kaadu. Enduku? Chuddam. Options icharu manaki ikkada. Chuddam. To let more light into the room so he could look at the wreaths. Open cheste aa lighting padi aa wreaths ni clear ga kanipistayani open cheyamannada? No. To let the bees in so that they could identify the right wreath. To let the bees in so that they can identify the correct wreath, right wreath. Bees లోపలికి వచ్చి ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తాయనే కదా, అవునా? అవి లోపలికి వచ్చి వేటి మీద అయితే వాలుతాయో అవి ఒరిజినల్ అని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయడానికి కదా. సో టు కంపేర్ ద రీత్స్ టు ద ఫ్లవర్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ గార్డెన్, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న రీత్స్ ని ఆ గార్డెన్ లో ఉన్న ఫ్లవర్స్ ని కంపేర్ చేయడానికి ఓపెన్ చేయమన్నాడు ఆ విండో? నో. టు లెట్ సమ్ బ్రీజ్ ఇన్ బికాస్ ఇట్ వాస్ వెరీ హాట్ ఇన్సైడ్. టు లెట్ సమ్ బ్రీజ్ ఇన్? No. For what he is asked to open the window? For what? To let the bees in so that they could identify the right wreath. Am I right? Very good. So, next one. What was the queen's reaction to the king's answer? What's the reaction of the queen when the king gave answer? She was angry. She was ashamed. She was surprised. She was impressed. When this king gave answer, did she get angry? No, she didn't. Did she get ashamed? No. Did she get surprised? No. Did she get impressed? Yeah, she get impressed and said, yes, king, you are really a very wise king. You are very, very talented king. Next, I have a puzzle to test your wisdom. What is the meaning of puzzle here? This queen said that I have a puzzle to test your wisdom. Puzzle ane word use chesindi kada. So here, what is the meaning of puzzle? What is the meaning of puzzle? Now tell me. A confusing riddle. Separate pieces that fit together to form a picture. A problem or question that must be answered using skill or knowledge. A problem related to flowers. Deriki problem or a question that must be used some skill and knowledge to solve it kada. Solve cheyadaniki skill knowledge use cheyali kabatti danni puzzle. Adi puzzle ki solve cheyadaniki skill and knowledge use cheyali. So meaning the answer is the problem or question that must be answered using skill or knowledge. Now we'll go to the next bit, that is think and answer. I'll ask question, you have to answer it to me. Okay, what's the first one? When the king asked, sorry my dear children, when the queen asked the king whether he was the wisest man, the king replied that it was so. What do you think this says about the king? Queen అడిగినప్పుడు నువ్వు చాలా తెలివిగలవాడివి కదా అంట కదా అని అడిగినప్పుడు king ఏం చెప్పాడు? That it was so అని ఆన్సర్ ఇచ్చారు. ఇట్ వాస్ సో అంటే ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ వాస్ సో? మీన్స్ ఇట్ వాస్ సో అంటే ఏంటి మీనింగ్? యా, నువ్వు ఏదైతే విన్నావో అది నిజం. యా, వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ హ్యావ్ హర్డ్ దట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ. ఐ ఆమ్ ద wisest king. I am very wisest king and I have much wisdom. Yeah, that was so. It was so means yeah, I am the wisest king. Ani artham. Right. Next, second one. Why did the queen test the king? Why did she test the king? ఎందుకు టెస్ట్ చేసింది king ni? Why did she test the king? Because she heard that he was a very wise. He have a very great wisdom, and his due to his wisdom he was well known very far and wide. చాలా దూరం వరకు తను తన గురించి అందరికీ తెలుస్తుంది కాబట్టి, తన తెలివితేటలతోటి అందరికీ తెలిసింది కాబట్టి తనని అది నిజమేనా కాదా, తను ఇంత తెలివిగలవాడా, ఆ కింగ్ అంత తెలివిగలవాడా కాదా అని తెలుసుకోవడానికి టెస్ట్ చేసింది. రైట్. నౌ యూ హ్యావ్ మేడ్ మై ఆన్సర్. ద కింగ్ సేస్ దిస్ టు ద క్వీన్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టోరీ. You have my answer. Listen to me properly, in my dear children. You have my answer. The king says this to the queen at the end of the story. How did the king give his answer without actually saying anything? You have in the last what this king said? Oh queen, you have my answer. Oh queen, you have my answer. Ide kada word annadi king. Emanadu? Oh queen, you have my answer annadu. Kada. So without saying anything, without showing anything, how he conveyed his answer? How? By using his wisdom. తన తెలివిని యూజ్ చేశాడు. ఎలా యూజ్ చేశాడు? హౌ హీ యూజ్డ్ హిస్ విజ్డమ్? he let open that window and he let the bees to get into the hall and to take when the bees entered into the hall, what they did? They went to the రియల్ ఫ్లవర్స్, ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఫ్లవర్స్ మీద కాదు వెళ్ళాయి. ఈ బీస్ అంటే ఏం చేసాయి? వాటి ఫుడ్ కోసం, వాటి నెక్టార్ కోసం, వాటి పోలెన్ కోసం ఏం చేసాయి? రియల్ ఫ్లవర్స్ మీద వాలాయి. దే ఫెల్ ఆన్ టు ద రియల్ ఫ్లవర్స్. సో బై షోయింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ without saying a single word, and the king replied that here it is the answer. Adhainda nana? So now we are going to the grammar part. So grammar part ante malli meer grammar text book pattukoni raakandi. Not grammar means it is the bit which is given in the back side of the lesson. Okay, so grammar part. Now you have learned in the previous classes that a noun is the name of a person, animal or a thing. You have learned in the previous class about noun. Am I right? Noun gurinchi meer baga telusukunnaru, chaduvukunnaru. So what is noun? Noun is a name of a person, animal or thing or place. Person, animal, thing or place. The names of person, animal, things or place is noun. So nouns are of two types. Normally today we are going to learn about noun. So generally nouns are of two types. What are those two? The nouns that name a specific people, animal or thing are called proper noun. See, I have a specific name. Naku name undi. Likewise, you also have a specific name. Our school also have a specific name. Kada, every individual have a specific name. So specific name, particular ga a name to piliche name unte danni proper noun anali. So those who have the name have a specific name, like myself, Kausar, yourself, your name. Those who have a specific name, then it is a proper noun. Then what is common noun? Common noun means the name of people or thing in general are called common nouns. The name of people, animal, thing in general. In general means like students. Student means, can we say I can now? Did I say one name? No. Students means all together. So it is a common noun. Doctor. Did I say any name of the doctor? No, I haven't. So In general, doctor is a, so many doctors are there. Did I say any name? No, only doctor I said. I said only doctor. So, doctor is a common noun. Likewise, teacher. If you say the name, particular name, if you say the particular name, if there is a particular name, then it is a proper noun. ఒక పర్సన్ కి పర్టికులర్ నేమ్ ఉంటుంది కదా నాన్న, దాన్ని ప్రాపర్ నౌన్ అంటాం. ఇన్ జనరల్ గా చెప్తే కామన్ నౌన్. లైక్ వైజ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, చిల్డ్రన్, లైక్ డాక్టర్, లాయర్, ఇదంతా కామన్ నాన్న. డాక్టర్ నేమ్ ని మనం చెప్పామనుకో, సపోజ్ డాక్టర్ రాజు, డాక్టర్ రాజు, డాక్టర్ కామన్ నౌనే. కాకపోతే ఆ డాక్టర్ కి నేమ్ ఇచ్చాం కదా మనం ఇక్కడ, రాజు, దట్ ఈస్ అ ప్రాపర్ నౌన్. So, the name of a particular person is a proper noun. In general, it is a common noun. So, right. Now, we are going to start the exercise. You have to circle the common nouns and underline the proper noun. See, ma, you all have to do in the textbook. You all have to do this in the textbook. So, see here, my dear children. I'll do here, but again I'll give a worksheet for you. We'll send worksheets for you to answer the questions. Right. So, see here, circle the common nouns and underline the proper nouns. You have to circle the common noun and underline the proper noun. First one, the king was the wisest man in the world. The king was the wisest man in the world. Here, is there any particular name? No, we didn't have any particular name. Then what is common noun here? Did we mention any name of the king here? No. No name is there. So, common noun is king. Now, what we have to do for common noun? We have to circle the common noun. We have to circle the common noun. Next, the king was the wisest man in the world. The king was the wisest man in the world. See, man. Here also, have we mentioned any name? No. So, man is also a common noun. Next, the queen held some flowers in her hand. See, the queen held some flowers in her hand. Queen. Did we mention any name? No, we haven't. So, queen is a common noun. Held some flowers. Did we mention the name of a flower? No, we haven't mentioned any name of the flower. So, flower is also common noun. Here, Praveen lives in a village near Jaipur. See here, Praveen. We are saying Praveen. Here it is a name. So, for a particular name, what is that? Particular name is a proper noun. So, it is a proper noun. Now, we have to, should we underline or circle for proper noun? What do we have to do? We have to underline for the proper noun. So, here, proper noun is Praveen. See here, I underlined Praveen. This is a proper noun. So, Praveen lives in a village near Jaipur. Here one more proper noun is there. What is that? The name of a place, Jaipur. See here, it's the name of a place, Jaipur. So, it is also a proper noun. The name of places is also proper noun. So, next one. My mother teaches at Vivek Vihar School in Gurgaon. See here, my mother teaches at Vivek Vihar School. See here, Vivek Vihar School. The name of the school is given. Vivek Vihar School. Like our school name, Montessori School. We have a specific name of our school. Likewise, here Vivek Vihar School. So, it is a proper noun. Vivek Vihar School is a proper noun. In where it is? Where the Vivek Vihar School is? In Gurgaon. In Gurgaon. So, it is also a proper noun. Right. Here, next. One common noun is there in this sentence. Can you say common noun? Where is the common mother. See here, my mother teaches at Vivek Vihar School in Gurgaon. See, mother. It is a common noun. Mother, my mother, your mother, all are mothers only. Here no name is mentioned. So, mother is a common noun. Likewise, father, sister, all are common noun only. If we mention a name, then it is a proper noun. Right? Next one. The children are going for a picnic on Friday. See here, the children. Children. Did we mention any name? No, we haven't mentioned any name here. Children. So, it is a common noun. What we have to do for common noun? We have to circle the common noun. The children are going for a picnic on which day? On which day we are going? Friday. Do we have one more Friday? No, we have only one Friday in a week. Am I right? So, weekdays also, the name of weeks also, weekdays also is a proper noun. So, Friday is also a proper noun. Okay. Right. Next. See, ma, we have two types of, till now we have explained about two types of noun. One is proper noun and common noun. Now we are going to learn about a collective noun. One more noun, collective noun. Collective noun is a word that describes a group. In the lesson, a swarm of bees I have said. Do you remember that? A swarm of bees. That means, swarm means group of bees. Likewise, if we say, if we describe a group, then it is a collective noun. Like a herd of cattle. A group of cattle is called herd. A crowd of people. If so many people are gathered at one place, then it is a crowd. A crowd of people. Next, a bunch of keys. Bunch of keys. And a bundle of clothes. We'll carry a bundle of clothes. Okay. See, all these are the collective nouns. Here, we underline the proper noun and circle the common noun. Okay, my dear children? That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Have a nice day. Thank you.